Hey everyone, I'm Keralis and welcome back to the second episode of our Frostpunk 2 playthrough. So just sit back, relax and enjoy. And you know what, there is no time to enjoy because people are dying, so let's get to work. So yesterday, or actually just a moment ago, I did the first episode, which was the whole prologue to the game. And I thought yeah, this game is definitely quite different because in the first Frostpunk, you had this generator and you pretty much, smog. You build everything around it, like bit by bit, building by building. Here, it's kind of based out of the whole district, like housing, food, extraction, industrial, and logistic districts, which might not be bad. But my city building heart is crying a little bit. But we'll see how this plays out, okay? But in the first mission here, we need to get the extraction district built on a shallow coal seam, turn on the generator, and then build a little bit of a housing district, or two to be precise. Let's see here. So we do have the coal just about here. What else is in close vicinity? We've got, what is that? That is prefabs, materials, a little bit of food. quite a bit of food over here. And then a little bit there as well. So, let's see here. What button was that? That was X. And I'm thinking, can we reach them all? Or at least the three first ones. Yes, we can. You know what we could do as well? We could maybe frost break all these and all the way up here and then have their coal district here. Because I'm not sure the coal industry is going to be very bad for business when it comes to the housing. Because we need to build two of these as well. And, you know, having them close here would maybe make people very upset. So maybe just having them in this area. And I do believe, what was it, like 3 tiles needs to be on the blue one, or the light blue, to get the full benefit from the whole wind and get the maximum heat bonus. Well, maybe not on top of the thingy majiki here, but we'll see. But we can have one on that side as well, okay? So we can have one here and one on the other side. Think about aesthetics. But then it's gonna be close to the food and all those bits and bobs. Is that how we're gonna roll about it? Well, yeah, I guess. I know people are gonna be upset because there's gonna be a lot of backseat to gaming. But to myself, I really wanted to just dive in pretty much blind. Yeah, this is gonna be bad. This is gonna be bad. But then again, will it? Maybe we should just bring it down over here. You know something about, diving into a game brand new and just kind of like figuring out stuff, which is amazing. I love seeing comments and suggestions, but we've got this. Am I worried? No. Yes. You guys doing your thing? They kind of look like the German coal machine. I think it's called is it Badger or Bagger something. I think it's Badger, right? 288s. But let them do their thing. Those guys are building up, which is great. And let's see, heat stamps. Ho ho! Our stockpile resources can be spent on frost breaking, funding, construction, and when using specific actions. A weekly income of those, and it can be increased by satisfying goods demands and by passing certain laws and buildings. Gotcha. Shelter not great, food very bad, and then goods non-existent. But don't worry, this is just the beginning. I'm not sure, however, that choosing the steward difficulty was the right move for us. But if we die, we die. It has the little atmosphere. It's eerie. You guys done? Perfect. So let's see here. Can I? Yes, I can, maybe. Oh, indeed I can. Okay, so this over here will be the coal mining district, and it is a very close vicinity to the old way station as well. So we can just frost break all the way here. We have one here as well. Do we have any more? Yes, one over there. This kind of reminds me of Ready Player One. Because didn't they have like the city which had like stacked caravan on top of each other? Well, this is obviously in a more steampunky way. Oh, this looks neat. Like it's so tiny, but yet so detailed. Even got trains and automatons. Okay, so I guess all the light we see is the trains moving about in very high speed, or maybe not, I don't know. I think so. And how are we doing over here, by the way? So let's see, are you guys done? Yes, you are indeed. So extraction district, can we cache them all? No, denied. Or maybe, I mean, I guess we could make another extraction district, but that's such a waste. Am I stupid? There we go, sorry. Okay, we can catch those 5 at least, and then maybe make another one if we need that, that is. But that should be good, so we're gonna get that up and running, turn on the generator, and then everybody is gonna be praising me. Maybe even get some little overdrive going, as I had in the previous episode, and I forgot to turn it off, and it almost went boom, which was bad news for everybody. Are we good over here? Okay, so I think that is up and running, and then can I just turn this on? Good work, steward! We've secured a new coal deposit. It's part of the last vein in New London. There are still some deposits left, but they won't last for long. We must choose a solution! So far, so good. Still, no deaths. We still have 8,000 people living in the colony. Okay, so pause the game. What is up next? No. Pause the game. Expand an existing housing district, build a research institute, research an idea for the new coal mines, and construct a newly researched building in the extraction districts. So, how is this done? You just... Let's see here. Do you just expand the district? And we need 3 more of those tiles. Okay, now the regrets kind of sinks in because I've built on top of a cliff. Such an idiot. No. We still... I mean, that's fair enough. I mean, that checks all the boxes. Shall we maybe just do one more, since we added? It does cost a little bit, but we do need quite a bit of housing. If we can expand upon this, it's gonna be great success for everybody. And then we just need to build the research institute, and the question is... why did you just turn all red? Might be because of their upgrades, right? Or maybe they're just super upset. But let's see here, so the research institute, yada yada yada... that is built within the borders of one of these. So let's pick this one, because we can. And let's speed this up. So this will research... okay, what's happening? Different ideas. Communities of New London. The communities of New London have different perspectives. You may not be able to please everyone. Well, you know what? I'm not planning to please everyone. Idea 3. We need new ideas to move forward. Hopefully you can see this because the text is very, very small. Choosing a community to develop an idea will improve your relations with that community. I see. So they did want the coal mine as the little objective here. We also have resources. We have Frostland. We've got city, society, and hubs, but heating and coal mines. So this is going to become a dust coal mine. So I guess you just place it of the extraction zone, or just add this as a little upgrade thingy, as we did with the research institute. And well, almost everybody is behind this idea. And what is happening here? The generator wakes. A child is born. I know they called the little baby Lily May. They ask her to bless you. Well, little baby, you will die because you will be sent to the mines. But for the moment, I'm gonna embrace you and praise you and welcome you to this beautiful godforsaken world. Shall we? Can we? I mean, it's not super cold, but maybe we can reduce the tension a little bit, because now people seem very tense and upset with me. I don't know why. Okay, coal is pretty decent still. And yeah, okay. So now we can upgrade this as well and reach that coal tile. Not that it's needed, but I mean, we do have the resources, so why not? And that'd be perfect. How's everybody doing, despite the terrible weather? I mean, they seem happy enough, I guess. And we do still have quite a bit of the, what you're gonna call them, the heat stamps. So maybe we can make use of this little like food patch. It's not an objective for the moment, but we're going to be needing food very soon. And we all know that cold and hungry people are the worst people. Like, I mean, for those with wives, well, maybe not wives, but I've got a wife, okay? When she's cold and she's hungry, woo! Yeah, stay away. Stay away. Material is not great. Well, food is not great, but at least we have a food district, so that's always something. We do have them over here, and we have those over here. And while we have the possibility to frost break, let's do so. It's better to be safe than sorry, right? So let's get that going. And how about everybody? Why are you guys mad? Why you have to be mad? It's only a game.
Beware of frostbite.
Beware of frostbite. Well, that's gonna happen a lot. And shrinkage. Deadly cold. Oh no. Oh no. Not on my watch. Not on my watch. Okay, so 80 people died. It was bound to happen. It had to happen. Now everybody seems happy that 80 people died. Well, maybe not. Oh boy. And what's happening over here? Admiring the generator. You know what? You can admire it as much as you like. It is a very, very majestic generator. And shall we turn that off? No. You know what? Unless it reaches 80, I will keep it on, or try to keep it on at least. This game sure is pretty. And for those who've been watching me play like other city builder games, you know, like I love zooming in on stuff. I just love seeing stuff up close and see how stuff moves about. I do wish you could zoom in more in this game, but who knows? Maybe you can in the future. Future chapters, that is. You guys down over here? I think you are, so let's get a little extraction district over here for the materials. And then, and it's done. Okay, so what is up next? Amazing. Dust coal mine has just been researched. That is something I think we just placed within the whole extraction zone or the district over here, right? Let's see here. Dust coal mines, residue coal dust is sucked up, compressed into briquettes to make maximum use of the resource. Great success. And there it is.
Please give the right of way to frost-breaking teams.
Not too shabby. A place to settle differences. With the new mine, the impending doom of depleting coal is postponed, yet differences between communities remain. The weakening captain wanted to establish a council to settle them. He didn't live to see it through. We need a council. But just look at this. It does seem that it keeps expanding beyond the borders of the whole thingy, or maybe not. Or maybe it's just people moving close to work because we are lacking on the housing department. So just building tents left and right. So build a council hall and pass the vote of confidence. I will be the best captain there is. But then I'm thinking like, shouldn't we just fix some of this, like the deficits? We are in a surplus of materials, but rest is fairly terrible. But no, a council hall will become a thing next to, I guess, the generator over here. And once done, I will get fired as the worst steward there is. But we have time. I do want to focus a little bit on stuff, maybe which will sway the people. The question is it too little, too late? I guess time will tell. Meanwhile, let's just squeeze in a little housing district just here in the back, like so. I mean, hopefully it makes some people happy, right? Yeah, okay, let's see. First council session, the city decides. Anticipation fills the air as the council opens. The captain ruled with a firm hand for years, but those times died with him. Now the communities of the city want their say. Based on my handling of the coal crisis, the first decision is whether I should maintain my role as a steward. In my opinion, well, only 80 people died. So I was not a terrible steward. Maybe I was. No, I wasn't. Of course, 80 people. That's like nothing. Could have been so much worse. Oh. So if I fail this, this will be the end of my rule. 24 has done 60 and against 20. And we could, I guess, negotiate. New Londoners consists or makes up 45% of the city. Stalwarts 12 and Frostlanders are 43. So if we want to sway anybody's vote, I guess it would be the New Londoners. Doesn't look that bad, I guess, but how does this work? Okay, so vote for, so they will vote for passing of the law during the next votes. Okay, that has a lot of red. Blasting coal mine, ventilation tower. I mean, based on the reds, I'm gonna go with the city development efforts. Yeah. And votes? Now we have 15 against 17. I'm gonna be so disappointed if I don't win this. See? The best steward. All it takes is bribes. And then you succeed in politics. As steward, you shall remain then, good. But there are challenges ahead. So expanding the coal extraction is a great success, but the vein will only last so long. So we need to explore the Frostlands for a permanent source of fuel. Otherwise, the city will have no future at all. But so far, so good. I'm still a steward, and we're still alive. I wouldn't say thriving, but semi. So build a logistics district on an old way station, find a permanent source of fuel outside the city, and then we need to pass this law thingy, because we bribed some people, right? So, let's see here. Way station, which is the closest? Okay, there's one. This one is not bad. This one is fairly barren besides that food field. That has some food en route, and this one over here is... yeah, that is fairly barren as well. So maybe go with this one up here?
Bundle up. It's getting colder.
Oh, you just wait. It will get much colder than this. Trust me. Okay, so let's see here. So frost break all the way to this old way station like so. Logistics district. So 6 tiles needed. And maybe... beep, 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 beep. Oh, it's beautiful. Is it though? Is it really beautiful? Does it matter? Ladies and gentlemen, here we're gonna have our first logistics district. And it's a... they're building it very rapidly. But once completed, we can go out and scavenge stuff, right?
Do not be alarmed by any
Oh, look at this guy.
unusual noises.
See, this is what I mean. I wish I could zoom in even further.
Routine maintenance work.
So now we can survey the frozen lands around New London to find resources. Okay. So how exactly does this work? Okay, we have the highlands over here. It's danger. Maybe not. Can't even go there. We also have the Jorge. George, very dangerous. We have foothills, which is kind of safe. I mean, they did have an old coal mine, so that might be something for us. Prefabs, cores, and dwellers. That one didn't have any. And this one have the dwellers, cores, and prefabs. The frozen bay, let me see here. Frozen bay. Okay, so that is also safe, but it only has the dwellers. That has prefabs, cores, and dwellers. Okay, they've built generators. So that might be... because we need a different source, right? We need a different source of fuel. So if they build generators, that had a coal mine. And coal mines are no-go for us. So let's go over here. And see what happens. And I'm still kind of thinking like... can I see those guys leaving an expedition somehow? Well, not really, but yep. They're on the map at least. Somewhere just here. Oh, yeah, that's gonna be a while. We are 4% in on the expedition. But let them scavenge the lands, and let's see this. This is a thing of beauty, this is what I mean. I want to zoom in even further and check out stuff. Because there's so much stuff moving about all over the place, and you don't really see it from far away. Besides, you can see kind of a little bit what's happening over here. The lack of law regulations. Childhood. Oh yeah, we do have. We bribed the New Londoners, so we need to pass their law. And that is city and city development. And we have 57 for and 25 against. There's no way I'm losing this. This will mean that we will have many, many, many happy New Londoners in New London. I mean, this is gonna make my life much easier because I think that is the majority of the peeps. But just look at this over here. You know what we could do? Maybe what we could do is expand this, and with expansion comes more of those little like expedition crews, right? That's what I'm thinking. Because now we have 5 and now we have 10. Okay, so this is not shabby because this means that we can send another expedition to the foothills. Shall we? Yes. They're gonna be bringing back prefabs, cores, and dwellers. But look at New London. It's thriving. It's a thing of beauty. No, it's not. It's pretty much like the real London, smoggy. However, it doesn't rain. It's a little bit colder maybe with the snow and such. Okay, shall we do anything? Food. We do have a little food patch. Where was it? Over here somewhere. I want to conserve, like heat stamps. I didn't even have any heat stamps. But food. The people will be pleased. Will they though? Yes, I think they will. Like, I mean, we do have a little bit of our workforce, or our spare workforce. Maybe we can get a little bit of surplus food. I don't think it's gonna happen, but hey, it might. Okay, so what is next? Research. I kind of want to get the housing insulation. Is it this the one? Asbestos lining. Could not have been better, I guess. But we need 50 heat stamps for that. I don't have 50 heat stamps. Speed it up a little bit. And we have 50 heat stamps. I mean, just in case the next, like, really cold wave hits us, that might be done. And then everybody, once again, will be loving me. Nobody's hating me. Well, a little bit maybe. But mostly love, I think. What's happening down here? Don't hate. Oh, what is happening? The present lack of law regulation in childhood is causing crime and tension to rise even further. Okay, so I did promise somebody this before, didn't I? Let's pass oh no! 5 children died in the rumble. I call that bad parenting. Let's just pass this straight off. So what do we have? Family apprenticeship. You must work alongside their relatives so they learn the trade and continue their family tradition. Yeah, I guess something. But I kind of want to have the mandatory. It will kinda decrease the heat stamps, but the research speed is going to be increased a little bit. Shall we do this? Yeah, because then we don't have to bribe anybody, right? So I think. Oh no. Oh yes.
The votes are in.
I'm not even sure I'm going the right path over here. Okay. Like no. How did those people join us? That's 1,200 people. 1,200 more mouths to feed. Who made all those babies? Where did they come from? Don't I have a saying? I mean, that's illegal immigration and I can't afford that. Oh my, oh my. Okay, I was thinking about the expansion. And when it comes to materials over here. Not that I can afford it, because I don't think can I? No, I can't even afford the frost breaking. And now we have all those people over here. But for future, shall we maybe go all the way up here, get those points? That is a lot of materials for the future. Everything is for the future. Nothing is for the now. Nothing is for today. There's no carpe diem over here. Everything is for another day. In the future. Don't seize the day. There's nothing to seize. Oh boy, what's happening over here? Infectious Agents, the first crack. So now they're on crack? During a routine medical examination performed by the stalwarts, the small group of Frostlanders refused to be assessed. No, not on my watch. That is not gonna happen on my watch. No. I think we're gonna go mandatory checkups on this. I mean, the thing is that we can't afford people being sick in work and not telling other people they're being sick and then infecting everybody else in work. That is not gonna happen. Okay, I'm getting stressed. Didn't that say 100%? Didn't they reach the destination? 79? Hey, no, they did. They did reach. The others. Map found suggested they were heading on an old machine somewhere by the desolate coast. A machine that requires a source of fuel. We should investigate. Take more people in? No, not now. Okay, that clearly has some oil wells. Shall we? Yes. Oil, prefabs, and cores. Looking for a good time. Now those cores will be very, very, very useful. Those guys have reached a destination. Rusty engine. Okay, so and dreadnought. If we dismantle, we get cores. How about this? Abandoned coal mine. Okay, we can keep it over there, or take the prefabs. I kind of want to take them, but at the same time. Okay, so let's dismantle. Let's dismantle, and let's keep maybe. Using the mine will take fewer Frostland teams. Oh, wow. Okay, so we can bring that coal back. That is 448,000 coal. So if I build a trail, how do you build trail? You build, how you... Okay, so obviously I can't afford this, but that would go all the way into our logistics district. I see, I see. Well, 79 heat stamps, I would need 125 to get that up and running, but that would mean more coal, which is not terrible by any means, because colder season is approaching.
It's getting colder.
Oh yes, okay, let's get the overdrive on a little bit. Stockpile is depleting, get more district of food. If we would maybe send a few people off somewhere abouts into the wilderness, never to see them again, we should be fine. But we can't do that. Or maybe we can. Eventually, maybe, yes.
To keep
The council has inspired people to suggest new ideas about the city's future. Don't inspire people! Oh, whoa, who's this? A new voice, Pilgrims. So Frostlander has organized a faction. It's Pilgrims. Form resilient spiritual community. What is happening? Oh, okay, so we can get they can provide Frostland teams. Not bad. Because that is something we will be needing in the future once again. But let's see here. So I do have those. Connect the trails. So this goes here. Okay, I like stuff like this. This is kind of cool. This is kind of cool. And bam. But I'm thinking like, what if is everybody thriving? I think so. Like, what if our logistics district was on the other side of the island because we had possibilities to add one of those there? Would that be... Oh, look at this! There's people moving about. This is the first time I see people moving about like this. And they make trails. So the things on the road is, I guess, people seeing all moving about. Have you guys reached the destination? Yes, you have. A mangled cart. And course. And how about this? We found oil. This is the dreadnought. But is this the dreadnought from the prologue? It sure is. I think. Yep, it is. There's the dreadnought and there's the little like oil carts. So are we going back in time? I guess we are. Oil tombs. Nomads. Ooh. Remove the bodies from the oil fields or deposits or respect the dead. I am the captain now. Am I? I am the captain. I mean, removing them will give us more oil and will hopefully save the whole city. But now, let's see here. So what do? I can connect a path here as well. So that is 75 heat stamps. And how about if I go here and here? Okay, that is 75 as well in 3 weeks of construction time. So I guess it doesn't really matter. I'm just gonna go through the checkpoints and hopefully that's gonna be the way to go. That's gonna be the way to go. Warmer season is approaching. The stars have aligned, everybody. Well, I hope. I sure hope so. How about that? Okay, so that is researched. That is all done, full of asbestos all over the place. And what do we do next? My brain. My brain is saying hospitals. But how about skyways, Keralis? Well, that would be kind of cool. Sawmills, worker shifts, hothouses, filtration towers, factories. I will go hospitals. Shall we? Yes. May I say that was a decision based on the future, like everything else in this game. Have you guys reached? We can establish a colony here. Why can't I send any peeps? I've got the course. What am I lacking? Oh, okay. I only have 10 Frostland teams because 10 of them are going back and forth with the coal, I believe, right? Yeah, they are. Okay, dang it. That means we need to frost break all the way to over here. And once completed, build one more logistics district. And then it's ZPKA all the way. Okay, so you guys go. What is happening over here? Sick neighbors, no common rules. Infectious badge, supported quarantine. Okay, I will get there. Cause don't stress me. I'm on a mission. Man on a mission. I can't afford. I can afford. So let's see here. If I build this up, will that yield? I think it's gonna yield at least 10 teams, right? And that means that we could possibly set up a new colony. What's happening over here? Heat stamps. Pilgrims suggest action. Okay, I don't want to be on bad terms with these guys. Just look at their faces. Very scary. Durable goods within 60 weeks. Ignore or agree. Ignore. I agree. I guess, yeah, we'll see. See, I'm getting a little bit to the point where I'm a little bit stressed because there's so much stuff happening left and right. Let me see here. What am I looking for? I'm looking for... It's not in rules. Is it over here? There we go. So let's see here. Supported quarantine or infectious badge. So they also will be placed in quarantine and cared for by the city in dedicated accommodations. This just gives them a badge. I mean, of course the supported quarantine will be the thing to go. But at the same time, I can't afford promises which I can't keep. And here we need to promise somebody else something. And here, we should be fine. Like, infectious badge, this is such a bad thing. We've seen this before in history. It's always a bad thing. And now I've done it. Now they're gonna be wearing infectious badges. Oh my, oh my. What have I done?
The proposed law has been...
Okay. Okay, now, guilty conscience. But, at the same time, I'm building this. And I'm kind of happy about it, okay? I'm happy for small things in life. More people just join the colony or community or city. I don't need more people. I really don't. Coal is running out. Oh no. Lay explosives will increase the deposits by 10%. Recruit children. I would send mine down the mines. Okay, now we need to reach this over here. Like, you might be, oh, Keralis, you're a terrible person, but if you would have heard my kids fighting all day today, you would have sent them to the mines as well. Oh, okay, so we just gained 1,500 people, right? But that means 3k will go away on an expedition, which means 7.5k might be more manageable. Is this operational? I think it is, right? That goes back and forth. 7.5k will be much more operational or manageable than having 10.5k. So that is an output of 250 coal per month, I believe, or whatever it takes to kind of go back and forth. I don't know, but it is looking kind of good for us. Not on the materials department. What's happening over here? Mandatory school promises a better future for the children of the city. Yes, of course it is. Of course it is. And I did it. I, Keralis did it. Okay, so those guys are en route. Perfect. Okay, what is happening over here? Fire in the shaft. Coal is running out. After we deal with the crisis in the dust coal mine, we ensure these accidents will not occur again. Oh no, some child miners will die. They haven't even... we haven't even got return for the investment here. I'm sorry. Okay, so the dust coal mine will be destroyed and district remaining coal will be reduced by 50%. I need to sacrifice the children. Only 98! That's a lot of children. But for the greater good of the whole community, okay? Please remember, they sacrifice themselves for the future. I'm a terrible person. This game brings out the worst in me. Okay, durable goods, because we made a promise. Why did we make a promise? I don't even know anymore, but we did make a promise. Goods and durable goods. So in order to make the best use of scarce resources, we'll focus on producing sturdy and easily repairable goods, which makes perfect sense, right? Mass-produced goods. Oh boy. I think we're gonna go for durable goods. The only difference is that if I pick the mass-produced, I don't have to sway anybody. In this case, I have to. And who do we sway even? Like, who do we sway? I guess not sway, we just bribe them. Well, obviously New Londoners, but this is bad, because they will get more and more influential, right? Accurate heat dispatcher, mechanical factory, advanced blasting coal mine. This seems to be the easiest way because it's research and it's very doable. Shall we? Yeah. Yeah. Make promises. Bribe people left and right. Well, obviously it's gonna pass, right? 51 required, 65. We passed. I'm the best. I bribe people.
The eyes have it.
Kind of feels like I'm digging my own grave, bit by bit. How are you doing over here? Are you almost done? Hello? How is this going? Ongoing construction, which is almost done. And we have 37 weeks left of coal in New London. So, if we can set up this quickly, what's happening over here? We saved the gas coal mine from fire. We didn't save the kids now, did ya? I had to kill him. Come on, and it's done. Okay, it is all good. So does this mean it's pretty much the same as the prologue? You just build out towards this, grab that, get some prefabs here. The only thing is that I didn't see any food. So maybe that is a commodity which is going to be sent back and forth. You know what this reminds me of a little bit? Let's see here. It goes here, goes there. Is perfect? Yeah. It does remind me a little bit of Anno games. You know how you have the different colonies and you're transporting stuff back and forth to fill different needs. It's kind of like the little vibe over here. Like that. That's the extraction district, and let's set up a little housing district. Like we should be able to make this happen. We still have 142 weeks until the coal runs out, which is almost 2 years. And if we can just make this refinery or extraction district happen quickly, we should be good to go. So how does this exactly work? Resource transfer. Ew. Okay. It is as easy as that, I guess. Perfect.
Attention. A new shipment of mail has just
Well, I don't care about the mail. Well, I do care about the mail, but I want the oil. Guess that could be turned on. Perfect. And then we just go all the way to here, try to grab that oil deposit, and then we have one more which is just over here. Program War, Mandatory School. What should we do? Concentrate on science? Survival training? Or just keep a balanced education? Science. Go science, Keralis. Go science. What have I done? No, science. I think science is the right way. Is it? Yeah. And then we need the hit dispatcher. Okay. I'm getting stressed. I should not be getting stressed, but there's a lot of stuff popping up left and right. And I'm just picking decisions which I might not believe in. Nah, I don't think we can make this. We're gonna disappoint the New Londoners. Ay. Okay, let's go back to the Dreadnought and let's see here. Yeah, I don't think we're gonna make it. 13 weeks and 24 weeks on the research. Ay. Okay, so that is up and running. Does this mean that I could be shipping some oil back to New London? Maybe like 100 for the moment and then transfer? A new fuel flows. This will be irreversible. What future we build for ourselves will depend on it. We must decide. Oh, deciding and will. My palms are sweaty. Like mom's spaghetti. Is this it? Are we... Chapter 2. Ambitions. Oh. Behave. Like, yeah. For you, this might not be stressful, but sitting here in the hot chair, it is hot, trust me. Ambitions. Chapter 2. People cheer as the oil reaches the city, but the question of what it means for our future remains. The people look to you, now they look to me, to decide the city's future. It could look to me before, but now they look to me. I'm looking about oil pump generator upgrade that uses only oil, unlocks the ability to exploit unlimited deep deposits. So only oil and deep deposits, unlimited. Which is your... So adaptive pumps that uses any fuel. So adaptive pumps, any fuel. Unlimited output Frostland settlements. Okay. I mean, that is only oil. Uses any fuel. And the Frostland settlements. I'm gonna go with any fuel. Oh no. So now we've got adaptive pumps. Is it bad? I will see. The future will tell. Oh boy, oh boy. Ladies and gentlemen, okay, I'm gonna call this quits for this episode. It's been far long enough, I think, and we've reached chapter 2. We are still alive and semi-thriving, I guess. Next episode, we're gonna focus on everything which makes us thriving. That still has a little bit of cold. Thank you so much for watching. Hit the like button. I'm gonna see you guys in the next episode.